It's amazing how far you can go in less than a couple minutes down the river. We've already gone half a mile. I love those waters. I love them. I wanted to get out and just sit in the shallow sections that are only about 2 feet deep and just sit down, but I can't. This is kind of waters that they tell you not to swim in, I guess. I'm not sure. Maybe it is. I'm assuming that's what it is. So I don't. I just come out. Sounded like someone needed to make a left-hand turn. In the human race, the hatred intervened. Will that scenery take away your hatred? Does it? I like the blending of clouds, foreground and background. The cirrus clouds, the cumulus clouds, all those clouds, the puffiness, the cotton balls. I know, I gotta put on suntan lotion in about another 30 minutes. Hey, does suntan lotion expire? I don't know. I did an experiment one years ago when I was trying to figure out if it was going to work or not. On one of those junk stores, I think one of those hand-me-down stores, and they had an old bottle of suntan lotion from like the 70s, I think. I don't know if it was 60s or 70s, but you know, anything cosmetic, like cosmetics, I consider anything that's older than like 1980 would be an antique when it comes to cosmetics. It's different than furniture, different than all that kind of stuff. Weller, China, any of that kind of, you know, stuff. Fire King. Everything should be considered, you know, an antique by not just their age, you know that, but I mean like their makeup, their components, how they're created, what they're created of. Like cosmetics. We got another 3 miles before we get to Morgan Falls Dam. But that's a scary spot. It's got some history, deep history. And I'm going to mean the word deep in a different manner. I'm going to say deep, as in deep in front of the dam itself, just like Beaufort Dam. It's almost 200 feet at Beaufort Dam. Down here, I don't know how deep it is. I tried to measure it on Google Earth. But you know how you can measure depth and height of elements in Google Earth. You can even measure the heights of the cars by just scrolling that little hand over the top of something. And right next to it at its lowest point, you just put the hand back on the ground and you get a height. You just have to look over at the elevation numbers. And then after you do that, you just subtract one from another. That gives you your definite height. But you should put that little squiggly mark in front of it because it's not perfect. Don't worry, there are no alligators out here. Not that I know of. And trust me, I have been searching. What's hiding in there? You want to go see? I don't want to disturb it. It's probably a turtle having a good old time. There's a beaver. I see him. I see him. You can't see him. There he is. He's right there. Let me see if I catch up with him. I know what he's going to do. He's going to make a right-hand turn up in there. I'm not going to see him. There's a little island right here. I'm trying to give you a chance to see him. Excuse me. I might have to cut that one out. Those annoying stinging flies are flying around me. The ones that hurt. Yeah, you're not going to see him. He's behind me. See the waters? They're calmed down already. Like I told you they would be. I'm taking pictures because those clouds with the purples and the blues, it's what the eye see. It's just like my buddy over there. Look at him, blinking his eyes. Is he going to take off? No, I'm not going to make him take off. I want to see if he'll take off. I want to see his wingspan. But I know what it is. It's about maybe 3.5, 4 feet. A little bit bigger. They're huge birds, the cranes. I've been out here so many times, they like to sit up on those logs like that. On the edges of them. Here it comes. I always have to stop when there's something around like this. I want to see it. Oh yeah, he's right on top of us. Oh, perfect blue color too. Just like the blue sky, perfect blue color. Yeah. You probably didn't see it though. I can't see with the glare on the screen. But I don't know, guys. I'm looking behind this. And I'm seeing that horizon behind the clouds. We might have a thunderstorm coming, and we're not going to have a good sunset unless I sit out here till 8 o'clock. And that fire in the sky. Yeah, I don't like that, guys. I don't. You have to understand. You know what that looks like? It looks like you're driving down 95 past Savannah, headed towards Florida. And you see the puffy white clouds with the purple and the blue. And you can always pinpoint the ocean. Yeah, I don't know. It's moving at us too. That's not good. Crap. But it's perfect. I like it. I can see that right there. I can see way back there and I see darkness. Dang it. That's going to make its way this way in about another 45 minutes. But I like that cloud right there. I like all of it. But because of the contrast, I like, where's it at? I can't see my finger. There's one right there. You can't see it. I can't even see my own finger on the screen. You want to go that way? Or you want to go that way? The easy way or the scary way? It's not scary to me. I already know where I am. I've been out through this whole entire waterway, this reservoir we're approaching. The Morgan Falls Reservoir. There's an island right here. There's more water on that side. Sometimes I'll bring out one of those foldable chairs, and I'll come out here one late evening, not late, but you know, when the sun is setting, and go on that side, that little swamp area. Because the way the steam comes up out of the water, the shallow water's over there, and it just builds your memory about how summer is. Just the elements of summer. Quiet, peaceful. It's over there by Gold Branch Park, which is just beyond us. And I would just go out there because it's so toasty and warm. And just the haze. Kind of like a thunderstorm just came through. But it's a blue sky and you get this haze over there. And just sit out there and chill and just drink a little bit before I head back. And you just smell the leaves and all. Smell the nature. But yeah, let's go through this way. That looks nice, but I already know where I am. Last time I came out here, there was a water moccasin. We got some friends out here. I know. You see them? Oops, sorry. Last time I was out here, there was 4 of them. Not too far from where I am now. Hey, buddy. Hope you like my nature video. Do you see him? I don't see him on the screen. I can't see. You're cute. Oh, there we go. Sorry about the screen. He looks like he's about ready to take off. That's exactly what he did. He heard what I said. You want to see something else special? Yeah, I know I'm special too. Look at this one. Oh, you missed it. A baby turtle just jumped in. I don't mean to scare him. Of course I don't. I don't even know if the phone's in focus. I'm taking pictures. The contrast is too terrible. There we go. So let's just chill and just go through here. I know you're probably angry. You're just sitting there watching this on your YouTube TV or something. That's why I've been shooting long videos. I'm trying to find that family of ducks out here. I know they're about another mile down, but we have another decision to make. You want to go to the right? The fork in the waters. You want to go to the right or to the left? We can go that way. The river's out there, about another 400 feet away. But I don't know, if I go to the right, it might be too shallow. But if I go to the left, it'll be deeper. But it's not as like a mystery of this place as this place is. I like going to the right, but I don't know if it's going to be deep enough or not. What do you think? You want to go? By the way, this is Gold Branch Park right here. One of the largest parks in the area, probably the largest natural park in the area of Roswell, the Tri-City area. Roswell, Marietta, and Sandy Springs, where it all comes together down here. Gold Branch. Perfect. What do you think about that picture? You like it? No, I'm not taking pictures. I've already taken like 1,000 out here. I want to walk through the woods today. It's either or with me, backwards and forwards. But I'm never prepared. You've seen my videos where I walk through the woods wearing these things because I'm always searching for water to get into. Because I'm always prepared for the waters. Sometimes get the contrast right. You have to zoom into the sky, then hit the focus, then you got to scroll back down. But it doesn't work sometimes. Because I'm trying to get the glare of the trees on the water, the grass, like a Monet painting. Depends on how the sun hits it. What is shoving us? Or I know what's shoving us. A log that I like to hang on to right here. You don't see it. I know you want me to just stuck my fist down there and pull something out. I already know what's down there. It's only about 2 feet deep. But let's talk about music. You guys want to talk about music? Who doesn't like music? I love music. I love music more than a lot of things, like TV. I know you're thinking, it's like, what are you talking about, man? You even like music more than Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi brings us music. Everything goes in order. Every aspect of your life goes in a particular order, doesn't it? If you think about it, the way someone else did. Like nature. Just like, you know, the star of life is the creator of all. Universal perfection, combining the Metatron cube with the flower of life to expose something deeper. The star of life, the beginning of it all. The star of life, light. Light is life. Light is perfect. It is. It's a different kind of substance that you'll never understand. Oh, look at that. I'm going too fast. Couldn't take a picture. Yeah, but there's Gold Branch Park. You should come out sometimes. From one side to the other is like 5 miles. Maybe 3.5, 4, I don't know. But I went all over the place throughout here. And I think I did 12 miles in one day in this one park. Yeah, I'm crazy, aren't I? In a different kind of way. Wish I had my DSLR out here. That's a good scene right there. But when you zoom in, the sky turns white, which is problematic. And then with the DSLR, the white blends too much with the blue, and the blue turns to like this neon blue that doesn't look natural. I know you professionals know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, you definitely need to know what I'm talking about, because I just told you. You're about to fly off, aren't you? You want to watch the jet take off? The Concorde jet? I know, I feel kind of bad. Gee, he's going to warn his girlfriend. Oh well. They know me though. I come out here all the time. We need some more cirrus clouds right through here. I know every time I come out to do this, I try to paint a mental picture in my head. I'll never forget this one spot right here though. Never would. Yeah, I'm out of the kayak. I had to put on suntan lotion. That's a long way. This is like one of the longest, but I've done like 12 miles through this place. Yeah, you're way over here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you paddle down?
I always pedal down. I just got to get out of the kayak because of my back pain.
Okay.
But I've done all the way through here, cutting through the woods and everything. Crazy topography. Quite the experience.
Yeah, I think we'll go on around here to 12.
Yeah, it's a long walk.
Cut back up.
Yeah. Have a good time? Thanks. Time to get back in the waters. How about this one I'm going to show you? Do yourself a favor. Don't just record yourself in a static motion, like, you know, going down the river or something like that, or driving. Do yourself a huge favor. Record yourself actually in the motion of getting in something. You'll find why in a minute. Not a minute, but I'll discuss that in a different video. Always record yourself doing something like this. Always. I know, I think like no other human being. But that's Leonardo for you. Look at this scene. The branch is just right. Sorry guys. Don't worry. I'm not gonna hurt you. There's 2 spiders right there. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Bingo, bingo, bingo. I'm just hitting the picture button. We gotta save somebody. Oh well, I tried. Here comes a big old bass fish about to swallow him up. He was drowning. I know. It's a bee. You gotta respect nature. You gotta respect life. He was struggling. I think I'll let him dry off and he'll fly away. Where is he headed? Yeah. Just get over the fact that I'm just having a good time out here. Don't be jealous. Don't be second guessing. Don't judge. Don't judge. Just enjoy whatever you can out here. No, I don't have any kind of buzz, really. I don't. I just haven't eaten all day. So it's kicking in really hard. But it'll be gone. The sensation will be gone within the next 2 hours probably. But I want to wait for that sunset to take them pictures. To help you see the true beauty in it all. Looks like a work of art, doesn't it? Look at the way the blackness inside the bottle of the muck creates something more. It's the way you have to look at things differently. In a way you've never seen it before. Because nature writes its own language, doesn't it? It can. You just have to give it a chance. Alright, these waters look pretty deep. You want me to jump in? Are you sure? Oh, it's really deep. You know it's really deep. I'll put my left leg in. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, the sky. There's somebody behind me. I want them to pass. You can tell where the river is. See the white pollen and stuff? That stuff being carried along? That's where the river is, right in front of us. Probably about maybe 20 to 30 feet deep. But I'm too focused on the beauty of the clouds in front of me. Light versus dark. I want them to pass me. No, I'm not mad at him. No. Why would I be? I'm not sure if the world is ready to hear what I'm talking about. I don't think they will be for another 30 years or something. That's what makes me scared. Perfect. Welcome to the Morgan Falls Reservoir. Yeah, we're floating. Oh, they're having a good time. But see, I'm out here just to chill like no other. The natives were out here. You know they were. If they dredge this whole end out here, which they can't, I guarantee you they'll come up with so much history they don't even know what to do with it. They'll go right into Red Baron antiques or Red Baron auctioneers for hundreds of thousands. But they can't sell stuff like that. They can't. It's illegal. I wouldn't, because it's the perfection of the human development. But anyway, we're approaching the dam, about a half mile in front of us to the left. You go across any dam that aligns the Chattahoochee, that creates places like this. Let's say Bartlett's Ferry Dam, down in Harris County, on the border of Alabama, down north of Columbus, on Highway 103, I think it is. out there where I grew up. Think about that. Think about Beaufort Dam being almost 200 feet deep. Think about this one. What is this? Morgan Falls Dam. You don't see it now. It's across the bend over there. You never thought about this, did you? How deep is Morgan Falls Dam in front of the dam? Where the eddies pick up, where everything backs up. The heavy materials at the bottom of a dam. Another place I'd like to check. I know I'm putting a pause in here because you heard me say the word check. Check means two different things. Check for money, or check to analyze something. Forwards and backwards at the same time. So, the way the water's back up and everything heavy gets stuck at the bottom. Now, I know you're thinking the way somebody else thought. Now you are. But I haven't told you what I'm thinking about, or what I'm talking about. I have a concept. This idea I had many years ago. I've always wanted to dive because I'm a thrill seeker. I've always been a thrill seeker. I've always tried to study the depths of water, the optical illusion of water. How deep are we? 1 feet? 2 feet? 12 feet? 50 feet? What is it? Oh, yeah. All right, so we're talking about maybe 4 feet right here or more, because the way the river meanders itself around the objects of hard earth construction and geology. We create our own geology with the dams. What do you do in small scale when you're hunting for gold? Like Gold Hog. I think I've seen almost every last one of their videos. Gold Hog. I think they're based in Georgia. It's like a machine or something. They send water through, and it, exposes the gold. Keyword, exposes the gold. Exactly. What do you do when you're searching for gold at a small scale? You're looking into the cracks of the bedrock. That's where they always look most of the time, is the bedrock, where the heavy materials get trapped. You gotta understand how heavy gold can be. Like the gold slugger. Like the gold slugger gold. Think about that. That can go deep in here. That can get trapped into the crevices of time. The crevices of the bedrock. So, what am I getting at? Think in micro and macro. When you're down there searching for gold, digging out with your screwdriver in the bedrock, you pull out the nuggets, you pull out whatever it is down there. When you hit the jackpot, you're missing something. Think in large scale. What exists that humans created that acts as a crevice? A separation in water. Separation, vertical, right in water. A dam. So think about macro. Think about large scale. What's a crack in the landscapes of water? The dam. A high wall that separates different portions of the landscape to create a water flow, to create that break in the water flow. A lot of materials can go over, yes, if we have a massive flood. But you forgot something. Georgia Power, along every dam and other areas that have a dam, like Vickery Creek, you wouldn't forget that in a heartbeat. Vickery Creek is a dam that's probably about 30 feet high, 25 feet high, whatever it may be. I've hidden money there before. I have. I'll show you where it is in a video. It's not much. I had about $20 in quarters all over that park. And I'll show you where some of it is, in the cracks. cracks of time, the cracks of rocks, the cracks of the bedrock. It's still there. But one thing I want you to think about is your own creation. Georgia Power. You are the owners of all this. The Army Corps of Engineers. Now you're going to have to listen to Leonardo real quick. Do yourselves a favor. You might find something very significant in front of every one of these dams. Any kind of dam that's over at least 50 to 100 years old. Especially on Chattahoochee. Send divers out. In front of every major dam. Who knows, I could be wrong. This is just an idea of mine. Because I've always studied water, the eddies, the thrust, the currents of water, on how everything gets pushed over time. If it doesn't get caught in bedrock, it gets caught in something else, in front of the dam. It's a new kind of treasure hunt. One that could cost you your life. I don't know yet. Maybe the pressures are too much, especially in front of Beaver Dam. Maybe I'll design a different kind of diving suit. How about that? That can withstand it, the pressures. Send out divers in front of all these dams. On the north side, where the water flows into it, the currents flow into it. What do? You search for gold. Who knows? I could be terribly wrong at this. But you know, some people like to take gambles. They like to gamble. They like to take risks. What if, in front of Morgan Falls Dam, for instance, what if there's $500,000 worth of gold at the very bottom of where the river meets the dam, where it all backs up? You might find a couple pair of sunglasses, maybe some other stuff, you know, just a bunch of rocks. But I'll tell you two things you could possibly find. Native American artifacts and possibly gold. Could you imagine how much gold might be in front of Beaver Dam? It's over 200 feet deep. No, not 200. It's almost 200 feet deep. Right in front of that dam. Perfect location for gold to back up. Could you imagine if you located and discovered more than a few $1 million worth of gold in front of the dam? I know, I'm giving you guys ideas, aren't I? There's going to be divers out there now who are going to sneak out there late at night after spending about $25,000 on diving equipment with special lamps and stuff, just so they can see if there's gold down there. You never thought about that. You have to take your time. You have to stop and think about things. Because there could possibly be something very significant at the bottom of every dam along the Chattahoochee. Instead of fishing on top of the dam for innocent fish, try fishing for something else. Well, it's almost barely 6 o'clock. I'm trying to stick around till sunset so I can shoot some beautiful sunset images. But they're just going to be reference pictures. But I want you to see what I see. The perfection of it all. At the particular angles. Every time I do this, it's always a race. Like the urgency of doing. The race to the location. To get that perfect sunset. To capture it. Just like the way the outline of these trees look like a square. An incomplete square. You see it? No, you don't see it. I do. But what else do you see? I know it's perfect. Just taking reference pictures. So I can come back a year from now with my DSLR. No, it's terrible. There we go. Just taking reference pictures. Well, hope you enjoy the movie. But it's peaceful out here. I want to stick around till sunset. I got 20% left on my battery. It's going to be 15% left after this. So I got 15% to show you a great sunset if we get one. I'm trying to predict one. I thought we were going to have a great big old thunderstorm out here because every time I've come out here, we've had a great big one. The way the atmosphere works. But I think I came out here on a very perfect day. At least I think so. Oh, the tail is gone. Wow. Contrast of that one right there. Sitting behind that one. Sitting behind that one. Almost as if they're sitting on a coffee table and you're looking up from below as you're looking at cotton balls. It's exactly what I thought it was. But I think we need to stop right here before we get into trouble with nature. See, the river is really deep right here. I need to bring out a tape measure with a rock. See if I can get one of those ones that has like the wheel on it. Not the 30-foot max ones that you get from Home Depot. But the ones that had the wheels. Like the big one. Because I want to see how deep this water is. I'm always curious. Oh yeah, we're about to have a good time right here. Yeah, just wait. Just wait. You're about to see something special. You're about to see 5 things that are special. Oh, what does this say? Someone left a message on it. Uh-oh, you know what this is? Jeez, it's another sign, man. I don't know what to do, people. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You don't know what I'm talking about. I've already mentioned this about 5 videos already. Burgundy, France. Look up the flag. Burgundy, France, 1473. Jeez, everything's a dang sign. awesome. Gee, I was like 10 feet away. Almost had the chance to pet him. Oh well. You ready to go? Let's go. There's somebody up there. Are they having hanky-panky? I think they are. But that's cool if they got the good bud with them. I want to go jump in the water. I want to go climb the rocks, but I never have before. Is today the day? I don't know. We only got 5% left on the battery. Let's see what happens. Georgia Outdoors. I was hoping the water would be a lot deeper. But these gentlemen over here say the water might be about 15 and 20 feet deep. I was praying it would be a lot deeper, at least 30 to 40 feet deep. Because you're talking about millions of years of erosion right through here. This granite outcropping here, with the waters of eternity just flowing against it for thousands of years. Yeah. I want to go diving off the rocks. But today's not the day, because I'm shooting video. But we have 5% left. I want to use that for the sunset, so you can get an idea of the beauty of it all on the river. I just saw something shiny. Maybe somebody hit something the Leonardo way. It's a challenge. Something above here. I just saw it glistening. You don't see it. Maybe it's just a mica within the rocks. Perfect. You want to go up? I know I do. We got 2% left on the battery. I gotta save it for the sunset. That's another hour away. I'll see you in a little bit. do things the Leonardo way. It's almost like I'm being tested. You know me, Mr. Thrill Seeker. I want to jump in, but I can't. The water's too dirty. But I'm being tested. They know how I love beauty and everything. Like this. And I'll climb to any depth, any height, to find it. But look around. The cobalt blue glass. I could see it a mile away. And I like collecting it, of course. Perfect. Well, we're not going to make it. I have 1% left. But I see beauty in everything. I'll see you in the next video. I'm just trying to record what I can to let you get a glimpse of the perfection of nature. Yeah, I could have fallen. But we're not going to make it. I'll see you next time. Maybe I'll get the sunset in, I'm not sure. I'll let you know. See you guys in the next movie. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the scenery and everything else. Just don't fall. Everything can be perfect in its own right. Backward sunset. The sun is behind us, but the clouds are in front of us, the thunderhead. Allah, you know who.